Hey guys, welcome back. I am revamping my Career Days challenge. It's a little outdated because there's been packs since I created it years ago. And my original file got corrupted, so I'm starting all over from
Hmm.
scratch. Um, but if you'd like the rules to this challenge, the aforementioned rules up to a point are still on my YouTube channel. But I'm gonna read them to you anyway because I've got them on my tablet. Um, but yeah, so I'm restarting, revamping a little bit. I had like laid out, which things to use, but I'm kind of thinking I like the randomness of chaos mode that I usually play on Mondays. So I'm not holding anyone to those hard and fast rules. Um, but these, though, however, are non negotiable.
Hmm.
So choose either a pre installed, for your homestead, choose either a pre installed residential lot, or if you prefer to build your own from the foundation up, you may choose an empty lot.
Ooh.
Uh, choose a pre installed home has unique challenges as you will not be able to delete existing walls.
Ah.
You can, however, renovate all other aspects of the build to suit your Sims' needs, requirements, preferences, etc. Choosing an empty lot allows you to build any type of structure to suit your Sims' aesthetic. However, you must play with the lot challenge of off the grid. So, if you want to do a tiny home, you can do that, but it has to be off the grid. If you don't have the listed pack, oh, okay, so like this goes back to the list. But basically, we're going to, other than like structure, where like you need the base game to build walls, essentially. Um, Other than structure, you cannot use the base game. Like if you don't have all the packs, then you can like substitute base game for that kind of a thing. But like because there's so much in the
Ah.
base game, and I didn't want to restrict you to just the base game. Um, it's kind of a way to explore the packs that you have in a way because we have so many things now. There are so many objects and items and skill building things that like you kind of forget uh, what all you have in exploring the packs. Like now, I'll just go into build mode and I'm like, how many things does my sim need? Kind of a thing. And it kind of uh, makes you weary about getting anything more that looks
Hmm.
interesting, but then you also think, do I need all this stuff? And it's like, kind of disillusions you from the game a little bit. Because The Sims actually is like super fun,
Ooh.
but we have so much stuff now that it's almost like daunting to play sometimes. So, the whole point of this challenge is that you only use one expansion pack, one game pack,
Hmm.
one stuff pack, and one kit at a time. And you avoid base game as much as you can. Like,
Ah.
obviously, you need base game for walls and roofs and that kind of thing, but for like the actual gameplay, when you're outside of build mode, you can only use one expansion, one game pack,
Hmm.
one stuff pack, one kit. Um, so Homestead, those are the rules. You can use a pre-installed, like a house that the sim that came with your Sims expansion pack or game pack or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
but you can't delete any wall. You can't like change the basic structure. You can add to it. You can
Uh.
add like a second story to it if it's a one-story house, but you can't delete the pre-installed like
Hmm.
walls that are in, already come. You can build a house from scratch on an empty lot, but if you do that, you have to use off the grid like the whole time you're
Hmm.
playing each level. Careers. Choose a career associated with one of the packs. So the careers are limited to whatever came with the expansion, the game pack, the stuff pack, or well, the kit. I mean, there's not really anything for the kits, but like, so from one of the packs that you're using at each level, that's like you can only choose a career from those items. Um, okay. Choose a career associated with one of the
Mm.
packs, either from the world decor, skill, or kit. Once you reach level 10 of that career, you can also like switch from, if you don't like that job, you can switch to another, but it has to be from those packs that you're using. And once you reach level 10, you quit your job and move on to the next world and the next level of the challenge. Um, Following homestead
Ah.
rules, using the pre chosen pack and kits for that world. If the pack has a freelance career
Huh.
or a part time job, you can earn at least 25,000 simoleons because, like, the part time jobs or the freelance jobs don't go to level 10. So, if you wanted to utilize those jobs, instead, earn at least 25,000 simoleons and then you can move on to the next level. You don't have to try and reach, 10, like whatever the plus
Huh.
is for that. If the pack has no career available, you can choose a base game job, or you can just run around and dig up stuff and earn 25,000 worth of simoleons in that way. If you're playing in Brightchester, um, if your sim is living in Brightchester, if you're using, Sims the University Pack as your expansion, you can earn a degree instead of making simoleons or reaching level 10 in the job. Um, Skill building, you are only able to use skills associated with each level of the challenge list. So when you pick your expansion pack, your game pack, your stuff pack, and your kit,
Hmm.
you can only use skills that are associated with those things, those specific things that you have chosen. You can do it randomly. You can choose them yourself. I do have like a list of suggestions because they're just fun combinations. But you are not pigeonholed to the list that I have included in my presentation from years ago. um, okay, so then it's just about. Um, so, suggestions. These are my suggestions to kind of keep it interesting.
Ah.
You're not pigeonholed to these.
Mm.
You can randomly choose your expansion game pack, stuff pack, and kit, or you can like randomly roll for them or whatever, or you can choose whichever ones you want. Or if you are limited in how many that you have, like I mean, I have like almost all of them. I think the only thing I don't have are like fashion kits, but anything that came with fashion, except for the goth, because I am a goth at heart. um, uh, I have like no kits that came with fashion. Even the ones that are like half fashion, half build, I don't have those. Um, all right. So examples. For example, my sim is living. If my sim is living in Windenburg, that is the get together expansion pack. So in that when I
Hmm.
had previously done this stream, I used Get Together. My sim lived in Windenburg, and my game pack was Jungle Adventure. My stuff pack was Moschino stuff, and I used the Industrial Loft kit. And those are the only things that I used. Um, uh, when you go to like all these worlds, even if you're using a
Hmm.
pre-installed house, a lot of the houses use base game stuff. I want you to replace any of those base game stuff, like, like railings that might be base game. Utilize railings that are from, one of these packs that you're using. Um, that was challenging in itself because none of those packs
Ah.
have a commode. So I had to have one of those bushes in my
Hmm.
Sim's bathroom because there was no toilet. So in any of those packs. So that was challenging in itself. I had a lot of fun with level 2 where my sim was living in Forgotten Hollow and I used the vampires pack, dine out, spooky stuff, and blooming rooms. So I had a vampire sim. And then at the end, he cured himself of the vampirism because I could not use vampires in the next level. So, um, and then my sim moved on to San Myshuno, and I used City Living, Spa Day, Romantic Garden, and the Book Nook kit. And we got all the way to the finished an aspiration, the city life aspiration, got all the way to the end,
Hmm.
and then there was an update, and my file got corrupted. Unfortunately, and it's you wouldn't think that would happen on console, but
Hmm.
it was like a for rent thing at the time. Um, that was corrupting files. It was for rent related. And even though I wasn't using for rent, I can't on console. You can't disable packs. Like once they're installed. And if you don't want to use the packs, you have to uninstall the whole thing. And I was just like, yeah. So pretty much we're gonna start by picking our sim, and I think I'm gonna try randomly picking packs. So online, I believe. Hold on, let me get onto the internet. Okay. Online, I believe it's James Turner's website. Uh, let's see
Ah.
his website. He has he has this under tools. He has a random pack generator, and it will wait, yeah.
Hmm.
So what you do is you click off whatever packs you don't have, but it has expansion packs, game packs, stuff packs, and kits already listed. And what it'll do is pick one of each thing, and you can utilize that if you want to do random. Okay, I'm just gonna pick.
Hmm.
I'm gonna click off create a sim kits. Uh, I can leave those. And then it's just going to generate. Actually, I'm gonna click off for each one and see what we get. All right. So we're gonna be using.
Hmm.
Oh, forgot to set it. We're going to be using high school years. Okay. I gotta write this down. So when I'm creating my sim and choosing like her outfits and stuff, I'm gonna put tags to, only use high school years. Okay. And then the game pack, it's going to be vampires. Oh, this will be fun. Okay. Stuff pack. So I might create a teen sim since we're going to be using high school years. Crystal Creations stuff pack. Okay. And the kit. going to be Kitchen Clutter Kit. Okay. I'm just gonna bookmark that so I can find it faster next time. I had to like Google it and stuff. So I wasn't sure if his
Ooh.
website was like the same username as like his YouTube channel. Okay, so getting back to our sim. As soon as I can get the mouse to work, that's great. Okay, we're going to utilize things from, well, let's give her a, actually, I want to randomize my sim. So we're going to use 3 as our lucky number and see what happens.
Ah, Yabasani.
Ambil Baskina.
We're going to change her outfit and everything.
Meboon Grosh.
Okay, cool. All right, so 1, 2, 3, Susanna Perkins. Pick they, them. Going to start as a teen. And we're gonna, so we're using high school years, so she's gonna live in Coppertale to start out.
Oh. Oh.
Gonna pick the energized walk, because that's just jolly. Okay, so there's different ones for, let's see, there's the teen ones. So we could live fast. The sim aims to get the most out of life by living carefree and rules-free. Admired icon. Sim wants to be a trendsetter, popular, influential, true icon. Like, let me see about, okay, so vampire, digital creations, goal-oriented, drama llama, Well, we're going to be a vampire, so I feel like live fast might be the way, or, I mean, it's not alive, undead, so the sim aims to get the most out of life by living carefree and rules-free. I feel like that's actually a good one, but wants drama all the time. I don't really want to do the goal-oriented one. I want it to be like, I want to keep it fun. It's not really going for, so it's going to be like one of these 3. I mean, I could roll a d3 and see what conspires out of that. Hold on.
Ooh.
Okay, roll them. So we've got 1, so that's live fast. That's the live fast. Is it gonna choose it? Okay. Relatable. Possibly not. Right. I do want to just switch to an occult sim. So, an occult, we're going to be vampire. So traits for, let's see, it's like doing it this way, it's a little harder because I have to figure out which of these traits come from which of these packs. EA forums it has traits via packs. So expansion pack. Okay, let me just bookmark this so I can find it. Okay, game packs. I think I might take like one from each, perhaps. Okay. So from high school years. Okay, overachiever. Overachiever, party animal, socially awkward. I think, oh, let's do socially awkward. Because I feel like vampire might be like, there's party animal. That'd be kind of funny. I don't think I've ever done party animal before, actually. Or is that a trait or is that a? That says personality. Yeah, aspiration is different things. Okay. Let me see.
Ah.
It's in. Overachiever. Okay, overachiever is one of them. Party animal. It keeps like pausing. I don't know. Party animal. There we go.
Woo woo.
Okay, and then for vampires. Okay, there are no traits for vampires. Okay. And then for what is that called? Something kitchen. Kitchen clutter. Kitchen clutter. Oh, wait, no, stuff pack. Crystal creations. There are no special traits for that either. So we're going to use another one from high school years, I guess. All right. So there is that overachiever thing, but what's the other one? I mean, I could use base game, but since there are more than one for high school years, and that is one of the packs we're using. Party socially awkward overachiever party animal. Are those a conflict though? Perhaps I should use base game. Overachiever. Let me see what overachiever is. I feel like socially awkward party animal is going to be like redundant. Where's the? Where's the? Overachiever. Tend to raise their skills faster and happy with finished work tasks. Harder to get along with as friends. I think that's a good vampire.
Huh.
You know, like probably has the best friend, but is not necessarily like surrounded by a group. Would be vampire. You know, they kind of tend to like stick with their core hive. But party animal is still like true for most vampires. Like if you watch vampire movies, they'll go out in the world and party hard, but then they'll just hang out with like a core group of friends. So, and like vampires are already going to be hard to get along with anyway. Okay, so those are going to be our starting. Okay, pick preferences. All right, so activities that go with. All right. I believe there are vampire specific So, oh yeah, organ is one of them. Um, so pipe organ is from
Huh.
vampires.
Uh,
Research and
huh.
oh no, that's not
Uh-huh.
not high school years.
Darn a
I was thinking that
pay.
was high school years. That's university. Um, let's see. Crystal Creations,
Oh.
Gemology.
Uh-huh. Alfna
Um,
Silni.
okay, wait. What skills? Let's see. Sims 4 skills by pack. Uh, I'm over on Carl's. Um, okay. Oh, he doesn't have it by pack though. Oh yeah, he does. Okay. Yeah, he has it in parentheses by pack. Okay. So, see. Under the title, he has by pack. Wow. I never realized that Get Famous had so many skills. Pipe organ skills, vampire. I mean, this is just for likes. I mean, you can do whatever other skills, but I'm clicking this off for likes so that I remember like what skills go with these packs. Is pretty much why I'm doing that. Oh, vampire lore. Um, oh, I guess that's just something we'll do. I'm just gonna make note of that for myself. Okay. Um, hmm, that's interesting. That was limited. He hasn't updated it, so like none of the newer packs are on there. All right. Okay, geology, got that. Sims Community, and that does have all the new packs on there. Did no skills come with high school years? That's interesting. Yeah, no, interesting. I mean, more came with the vampire game pack than high school years, as far as that goes. Yeah, okay. Um, let me just turn that off so that I don't interfere with my live stream. All right, so that's all we like. We like organ music and gemology, apparently. Um, so there's nothing for the kid, and there's nothing for high school years. Wow, no new skills for high school years. Interesting. Okay. I'm not doing that part. Um, okay. So those are the two. So the two mains that we're going to work on is the gemology and pipe organ. gonna live in Copperdale, and let's go through her outfits. All right. I want to. Well, first I'm going to put on tags for all like her shirts, like that kind of like all the things. Oh, actually, let's look at the. Like the styled looks. See if there is anything from those packs that we can use without having to do too much. Alright, that's at Crystal Creations. I feel like that is not high school. Was there from high school years? Is that high school years? That's Growing Together. Okay, high school years. Okay. Maybe I'll just use tags. Actually, there's so much going on with her right now. I just want to like pick a basic outfit so that I can like, because she had so many piercings and stuff all over the place that I just want to pick. I mean, I guess what I could do is pick like, yeah. Let me just go through and just pick like a high school years thing, uh, and then I'm gonna go back and change it up a little bit. Just so that I have like some basic stuff on chosen. Is there nothing from high school years for Jim? Really? There's nothing for high school years for as like what about the cheerleader outfit now? Okay. Okay, so the easiest way to do this is to just open up this menu any minute now. Is it open? Okay. And then down here it has, you can do it by packs. So we're going to use high school years, vampires, crystal creations. Where is it? What's nice is with Crystal Creations we have one of those sales tables, so that'll be good. Oh, okay, that's good. I don't have any. I don't have any clothing kits other than goth galore. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna just go through all these stuff to put those tags on so that I can find things faster. Okay. I also have to go through like hair and all that stuff too. Hello. Okay. It's a little slow going. I'm still stuck in cast. It's been over 30 minutes. But, alright. I definitely want to... I probably won't bother with jewelry. I'll just make the jewelry. Since we're using Crystal Creations, I'll just make all of her jewelry. So we're using high school years, vampires, and Crystal Creations. That works out good. Okay. I'm just gonna turn on my mouse so that I can remove all jewelry from her aesthetic. Okay. All right. Okay. Where's my mouse? Where are you? There you are. Got nothing on there. Something on there. Huh. Hmm. I must have, yeah.
Hmm. Ah.
Actually, I could do. Okay, so hair from. We're looking for. I might just use my mouse. Jeez Louise. I'd like to get back into a more regular streaming schedule. Um, let's see. I don't typically stream every day because I do play tabletop RPGs and the like that I host. So on Sundays and Wednesdays, I'm pretty busy prepping for that. Um, and then of course I work. So but I generally like play in the evening. Every Monday evening, I play something I call Chaos Mode, which I literally play The Sims without saving my game throughout the thing, so anything could happen. Um, and then I want to get into playing other games that I've had for a bit, but I've been kind of hyper focused on playing The Sims and making Sims. I also have a YouTube channel. There should be a link in the About panel of my Twitch channel to connect you to my YouTube. Alright, we want vampires. This is a challenge that I created like a couple years ago during the pandemic to kind of like familiarize myself with, because I have so much Sim stuff, so many packs in this game that I kind of didn't know like all the stuff that I had, or I would forget like the things. Yeah, there's a ton of game content on my YouTube channel. Uh, um, and I upload regularly on there. Like, there's far more content on my YouTube channel than there is on my Twitch, because the Twitch like deletes stuff that streams after like 60 days or something. So, if you're wanting to see, like, I'm starting from scratch for a Let's Play, but I've got like whole series over on my YouTube channel. Okay. So you can like binge watch it with it in the background or whatever. And then, yes, that's me. That's also my EA ID. Like, Countess underscore Peacock is my EA ID. So, like, if you're looking for any of my builds for Sims 4 from the gallery, from the EA gallery, that's my ID over on there. All right, so these are the hairs I can choose from. Hmm. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, that's cool too, though. I like this. Like, I feel like that's a pretty vibe. Although like, what do we think for a vampire though? Ooh, the two-tone is cool. Hmm, it's like this. I feel like that's too much. Actually, I do like that original braid that I. This one. I like that one. I don't think I've ever used this hair before. I have used this one. So I'm trying to like try out things I haven't used before. Um, but I don't have to use that for all of the things. Like if we switch over to formal, I could pick a different hair and switch over to athletic. We could go with an updo. For nighttime, we could go like hair down. Uh, for party, let's see. Go for this one, maybe. I'll do that one for hot weather outfit. Party. Actually, let me see. For athletic, maybe I'll use the updo for. I hate it when this. I'll use this one for party and use. Get this one for athletic because it's a little like messier. Maybe we take the like maybe she has extensions. We take the extensions out for swimming. Hmm. Or we could go the two-tone for that, like sun, like the sun feature hair. Yeah, that's me. That's like my Instagram and my Twitter or whatever it's called, X. uh, yeah, I also have yeah. Uh, okay, hold on. Where's my? No, what's happening? Okay, to open my stream manager. Oh, I am also. Okay, get my thing up here. Wait, no. Don't want to pin that. Dang it. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, how do I get this off the thing? What do I do besides streaming? I'm an artist. I create all sorts of things. Um, I'm an author as well. I have 5 books of tabletop RPGs, and then I create all of the things that you need in order to run it, like all the dice and all the dice trays and folders and anything that you could possibly think of, dice pouches. That's mostly like all. If you look in at the link to my Etsy shop on the About panel of my Twitch channel, it'll take you over there, and you can see like all the stuff I currently have in inventory over there. Gotta love telemarketers, I swear. Like seriously. I have my phone on mute in the. Okay, finally, finally. I literally had it to block telemarketers, and it rang 4 times before it's like blocked message. It's like thank you. But yeah, I have so many ideas for so many different types of genre of art and collectibles that I just kind of go for it. To be honest. If I can afford to try it out, like I get a budget every quarter to try out new things, and all the stuff that's on my Etsy is like current inventory that is available for sale. Like I do custom orders, but only generally for someone who's already a customer of mine, because I know that they can essentially afford to pay for the custom order that they've paid for. So I'm not left. There's only been one instance where I've been left hanging, where I've created something custom for someone. Actually two. Actually two. Now that I think about it, both guys, too. Which cut and both similar things. They had ordered art RPG miniatures to be like custom 3D printed, custom hand painted, that kind of thing. And then at the end, they like just ghosted me. So I was kind of left holding on to those miniatures, but I just sold them to someone else, so that was fine. But it all worked out in the end. But yeah, but I just finished a um, custom order for someone who had that I did a custom vinyl sculpt on binders that they provided me. Um, it was pretty. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. and I incorporated gemstones and um, hand painted it and put gold leaf or copper leaf on top. And I have the if you look on my YouTube channel, I actually have I have order packing videos so that you can see like different things that I've made that I have for sale on my Etsy. But like I really showed like close-ups of the binders I just did. Like literally just packed them up on I think it was Saturday. So or yeah, it was either Saturday or the 4th of July that I packed them up, but in the evening. But yeah, so that is my job. That is my full-time job. And then this is just for fun. um, all right, so that is our hair. I think I have. Did I do? Oh, that's my. Okay, so I've got ocean and. Okay, so hot weather. Mm, oh, I switched over to. I don't want to be on this. I want to be on the mouse. Okay, hold on. Hot weather. We could go with like. Maybe not. Is there anything vampire? It's a little dated. Like she uses a straightener. I don't know. I feel like hot weather should be short. I could go. Be. Why do you stick like that? Like I think that's still long. It's just that's cute. And cold weather. Uh, use like this one, because we used the other long one for yeah. Okay. All right. What do we want to do for? So I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna do makeup for her every day, and then add it to everything. Let's see what makeup choices we have first, actually, because if it's just gonna be that crazy vampire thing, I don't know if I'm gonna be into that. So into that. Okay, so that's that. At least there are some choices for high school years. Because look at these things. I don't know that I would necessarily pick those. Um, all right. Okay. So let's see. We've got. Oh, so these are the makeups. Oh, it's all the makeup. Okay. Okay. So how about we do, what's the combinations here? Pink, purple, green, blue. I like the pink. Ooh, I don't know about these. It's so bold. Okay, wait. Okay. No, we don't want this. Okay. Why are they so crazy? Like, look how crazy that is. We could go for a rainbow pride. Why? Why is it so crazy? Might as well use vampires. We could just use like a nice eyeliner. Like a cat eye, maybe? Oh my gosh, that's wild too. I don't actually hate that because she is a vampire, so I feel like that's, I mean, it's still crazy. I think it's still like, it's a lot. Like, what if we, oh, it did nothing. Maybe we make it less opaque. It's a little softer. Super less opaque. Like the hint. The hint. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, and then, nope. Okay, cheeks. Okay, that for all. And then lipstick. Super crazy. Get like darker. Oh. Oh, that's hue. Okay. That's better. It's a little bit. I can't believe those are our only choices. It's like, alrighty. And then, eyelashes. Anything? Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no. We have no eyelashes for those packs. That's a bummer. I just want to see if there is... Yeah, no, that's it for... Wow. Wowee. Wow. Okay. um... oh, now I gotta choose our outfits. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my controller for that.
Ah.
Okay. So what do we have as far as whole body outfits for every day? I mean, we're going to be going to high school. I don't hate that. See if we can get a better color though, perhaps. I mean, I don't know if that's a better color necessarily. This is kind of cute. What do we got here? Oh, that's cute. I'll go with that. And then, shoes. Do, boots. It's cute. Okay. Formal. Oh, those are the only formal shoes. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Formal. Let's see what they have in the full body. Well, I mean, if we wear one that's uh, I guess we'll stick with like high school years for the most part. So we could get away with that, and you know, we picking those shoes, you wouldn't see them anyway. The Crystal Creation shoes. I mean, or we embrace the shoes because it's just like funny. So like, let's look at a shorter dress or like a jumpsuit kind of thing. Oh, there you go. We're just gonna embrace the sparkle. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go for it. Um. All right. Do we want to be? I kind of low key want to be a cheerleading vampire. You know, very much Buffy. Uh, but let's look at like more of a that kind of vibes. Definitely gonna wear socks. Oh, there's no sneakers. Oh, that's okay. No shoes. No shoes in those packs. So for yeah, so for gym, for phys ed, I should say, or fitness. Come on, dude. Where's my? There we go. So for
Ooh.
fitness, we are barefoot. That's fun. Okay. Okay. Let's just get back to the. Okay. Sleepwear. Okay. There's no full outfit. Sleepwear. Oh, no top. Okay. It's getting awkward. Really? There's nothing? And no slippers. Okay. So, uh, how do I click off the. Is there anything in styled looks for like high school years? Nope. How do I click off? How do I remove? It's not letting me. Usually there's an X to remove things. Alright, I might have to do this off first. Nope. Okay. Alright. That's weird. It like. Oh, really? Let me just put the tags back on. Usually if you switch to a mouse, it lets you just click off, you know, items. I don't know why it's not working for sleepwear. It was working for all the other things so far. Like I literally just clicked off shoes on the other one. But for whatever reason, it's not working for sleepwear. To like turn off the packs and then go back in. What is that one? Cozy Celebrations event? Huh. I didn't even know we got new slippers. Okay, high school years. Vampires. And crystal creations. Alright. Let's go to party. Whew. Let's do like this. Like the... That's a cool ensemble. I don't hate that. Are these, those are vampire boots. Swimwear. Have anything for swimwear? No. No? Okay. I have to do that again. Oh, alright. Is there really no swimwear? There's no swimwear in high school years? I can't believe there's nothing in vampires for swimming. Oh, okay. I think this is a one piece, so perhaps I can just get away with. Can you... Yeah. Oh, it's a... Right. So we won't do much swimming. It's fine. High school years.
Ooh.
Fires and crystal creation. Much weather. Wow. I don't know. What do we have in this kind of stuff? Oh, that's cute. Maybe not. Up here. There's like yellow. There's like blue. No. Let's see. Getting pants to match is challenging. I like that skirt. Now I'm not sure about the top. We could go for plaid. Let's see. You're not. I'm just not gonna be. I don't want to like. I want to be weird. This looks like a straight up townie outfit. You know, like it's still color coordinated to a point
Ooh.
because there is blue and red in the top, and there is some gray on the sides, and it's like kind of low key, random. Oh, there we go. Go with the Birkenstocks. Yellow. Get some yellow in there. Come on, dude. And perhaps we go for socks of some kind. Or tights. Tights. I was looking for, okay, let's not go for those. Let's just go for, because it is hot weather wear, so perhaps we should
Ooh.
stick with, there's not a lot of choices here. Perhaps we do go with this. Oh, it's got both. It's got blue and yellow in it. Okay, that works. And then hot weather. What do we got? Okay. Go for either Crystal Creations or Vampire. Having the Vampire. I like the Crystal Creations better. They're like a little chunkier. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. I like her everyday outfit actually. I am just going to do, just don't want to be bothered with this kind of stuff. Make sure all these are all. Okay. Alright, Susanna Perkins.